Hello guys, good morning as always, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are. So today we are going to continue with our series on personal finance and financial management. Today I'm going to basically discuss about credit. What do we mean by credit? A brief definition of credit, and I'll also throw some light on the types of credit. So if you're new to my channel, please feel free to subscribe if you find this informative, and also go ahead and tap on the like button. There is also a bell if you feel like you need to be notified whenever I post something new. Go ahead and tap on the bell as well. So let's dive right in. When someone says credit, what do they mean by the word credit? So a simple definition, credit is the ability for someone to borrow money or access goods and services with the understanding that they will pay at a later point in time. So credit allows you to access money that is not yours. You access money or goods and services with an understanding that you will pay at a later date. So that is basically credit. So you should know that lenders offer credit based on your credit worthiness, which is mainly determined by your financial history. So it's not that everyone qualifies for credit. Lenders, mainly financial institutions, usually go and look at your credit worthiness. If you've previously borrowed, they will look at probably your financial details, your financial card details for countries that use financial cards, and determine your worthiness. Are you worthy to be given credit or not? So financial credit worthiness is usually looking at your history. If you've borrowed before, how were you paying? Were you this person who defaulted a lot, or were you this person who was always paying their money to the dot on time? So if you want to access credit, your financial worthiness has to be straight and upright. Yes. So that is a simple explanation around the term credit. If you have any other definition, or if I've missed any important aspect on that definition, you can go and drop it on my comment section, and I'll be glad to learn as well. Thank you. So let's go ahead. Types of credit. Yes, we've discussed the term credit, but what are the types of credit? We have quite many types of credit, but we can categorize them under secured and non-secured. What do we mean by secured and non-secured? Secured credit or secured loans, this is money that is lent to a borrower, but the borrower is supposed to put in a security. Now, the security we are talking of can be land, can be your house, can be your car. Usually tangible assets. So if you have an asset, you can go to a bank, and then they value it, and based on the value of the asset, to lend to you. So it's secured against a particular asset, maybe against land, against a car, against a home, your house. Yes, so those are secured loans. Examples of secured loans are mortgages. Yes, they give you a mortgage, but usually you need to have land or a house. Also, mortgages also come in various categories. We'll discuss that in another session. But for now, mortgages are just an example of secured loans or secured credit. We also have car loans. They are also secured against the car. Usually when you're borrowing for a car loan, they will secure that the money they are lending to you against your car. We also have unsecured car loans for those who are borrowing for the first time, but are borrowing for the first time to purchase the car. Now there is secured car loan and unsecured. Secured car loan is whereby you have a car, but then you want to borrow some money. So they lend to you against the value of your car. Yeah, so what else do we have? Now the other category is are the unsecured loans. Unsecured loans, just as the term says, it's the opposite of secured. Unsecured loans are not, the borrower doesn't put in any collateral to be given money. There are other criteria that are used to determine your credit worthiness to access an unsecured loan. An example of unsecured loan or credit is the personal salary loans. These are the common ones in my country. They are lent to clients who are employed, and these clients earn salary on a monthly basis. So they base on your salary, usually the gross pay or the net pay, depending on which institution you're dealing with. So that money is lent to you against your salary. So it's your salary that will dictate how much you will qualify for as a borrower of a salary loan. Yeah, so the requirements, usually you have to be employed for a particular organization that has a memorandum of understanding with the financial institution, allowing the financial institution to lend to their staff. So it's not that every company will qualify to be lent to. You have to have an MOU with a financial institution that you're dealing with to enable your staff to access personal salary loans. Okay, we also have, besides the personal salary loans, we have lines of credit. Now, lines of credit, these are, I wouldn't say that they are like, okay, they're not really like salary loans, but they also depend on the client's employment status, and yeah, because usually it's also lent to mainly employees, not just any walk-in. So what is a line of credit, or LOC? This one, it's a flexible type of loan from a financial institution that allows the borrower to access money up to a specified limit. So usually they look at your salary. In case you have you already have a personal loan, they will look at how much is taken by the personal loan, and also how much balance does the client maintain after the salary loan installment has been deducted. So they depend on that to compute for you a specific amount up to a certain limit that you can take as a line of credit. An example of a line of credit is the bank overdraft. So it's kind of revolving. The characteristics of a line of credit, these loans usually revolve. You have a specific limit. Maybe let's say your limit is $500. So once that money is given to you, and you've used up to the 500, it automatically goes back to the $500. For me, usually runs for a period of 1 year. Other people prefer 6 months. So when the 6 months elapse, the agreement ceases to exist. But by the time the 6 months elapse, you should have cleared the money. Yeah. So what else do we have? We have other simple types of loans, like credit, okay, like retail store credit accounts. You have we have companies that have stores, like let's say construction companies that have stores with building materials. So a client can go and borrow from that company. They are given the materials and they pay at a later date. Remember, in our definition, we said credit. It's not only about money, it can be also goods and services. Now, this is an example, the retail store credit accounts. You access goods of a particular store, and then you pay at a later stage. We also have credit cards. Now, all these are unsecured loans. The retail store, the credit cards, the line of credit, personal loans, these are mainly unsecured. There is no collateral attached to it, as opposed to the mortgages, which are secured, and usually we attach the land title, or we attach the land agreement. Yes, so basically that. I would love to know from my viewers, is there anything I've left out? Are there any other types of loans that you would love us to discuss about? Any advice? Would you want us to maybe see which loan favors who, what type of client? You please feel free to drop it in my comment section, and we'll be gladly willing to discuss this or your request in details. But for now, I would love to say thank you for always supporting me. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. Bye for now.